Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. So last session was epic. We were able to essentially recapture, not essentially, we did recapture the city, the capital city of the kingdom, and we've essentially, sorry, I'm having a major brain fart. We rescued the people of Finn. We've recaptured Finn. It's back where it belongs. And now we have Princess Hilda and Prince Gordon in command, and they have sent me, or are sending me, to Mysidia, so we can try to get the what we need for beating the game, I guess. Again, I'm having brain farts. It's really early in the morning, and I don't have caffeine in yet, so... But I know we're trying to go after the Ultima Tome, and that we needed two masks. We needed a white mask, and I'm going to assume we need the black mask, like this, the two phases of magic in Final Fantasy, and so that's why we need to get this to get like the most powerful spell in the game. And I'm assuming it's the most powerful spell because Ultima has always been like the ultimate spell, right? In the first game, Flare was the most powerful, like, offensive spell, but we've gotten Flare now, and it's not. I'm sure it gets better as you level it up, but we're going to be going after Ultima. And again, Ultima has been a thing that's been around for a long time. In fact, that's like the villain of Final Fantasy 16 is Ultima, because Ultima is, later on becomes a summon at least. So I'm really excited to get there. And again, I'm really excited to see when we finally have summons introduced into the Final Fantasy series. And I'm multitasking a few things, so I was trying to get the screen loaded up on my other monitor for the guide, because I only look at it when I need it. But one thing I am starting to do proactively, at least, is look at it when we get to a point where it tells me to go to a new location, because I really don't feel like getting stuck and going across the entire map to look for something. So we're going to just go ahead and do that. What it's recommending is I need to go south to the lower continent in the mountains. That's making that weird U-shape kind of thing, that swirly shape over down there. So we're going to head that way. We got to find our boat. Man, I was really hoping I would get away from not having to fight something. Should have known better, though. And they did recommend to save often, because apparently these cockatrice are freaking scary. I'm going to bravely run away instead. I want to save before I start fighting them. Ooh. Hopefully these raids aren't going to be as bad as they were last time. We'll see. Let's do a full send attack to get a feel for them. Wow, these things got a lot of hit points. Holy moly. Let's try to hit them with magic and see how they feel about that. We'll do fire. and thunder. Okay, thunder's pretty effective. Sweetly leveled up knife. Supposed to be around here somewhere, I think. There it is. Oh, they're all little black mages. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of the Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. My understanding is the gear here is supposed to be a lot better. Let's validate that. I want to find magic first. Holy moly. I should know better that the magic shop in the mage city should be filled with all kinds of magic. So there's our basics. Is this basically every mage from every town, basically? Okay, that's so cool. Okay, so there's barrier. Raises barrier to defend against elemental attacks and status elements. Ooh, yes please. Guard against magic attacks. Switches HP and MP. Oh my goodness. And holy. Heck yeah. Fury just got a magic upgrade for sure. Okay, so we have life. I don't think we have sap. And then warp. And teleport. Okay. Oh, there's Basuna and Asuna. Fantastic. Silence could be useful. Strikes fear in the target's heart, making them likely to flee when used in battle. Man. Okay. I think we may have to have him forget some black mage spells now. I'm so excited that we got all those. Yeah, because he's about to learn 7 new spells. Okay, yeah, he's gonna have to forget 2 spells. So I really want him to be decked out with white magic instead. And we may have to do a bit of a grind. I may end up doing the grind offline to like level these spells up and to level up the characters to prepare for the end of the game. I think that'd be a lot of fun watching. So we'll see if I do that or not. But I don't know. I just don't think that would be fun. I wouldn't want to sit there and watch me sit there, and if I'm not progressing the story in any way or trying to see something that's new in the game, you know, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, that I'm not sure if I would enjoy watching that. Oh, that's so cool, though. Decked out in white magic. Let's see, there was one more, right? That I don't have. Do I want fear, or was there another one that I liked that he doesn't have? Sap was what I was looking at. Awesome. I may do a little bit of a grind outside of town here, though, because that was all expensive. Let's see what the armor and weapons look like here. Because then I can just go to this inn. Yeah, look at that. Power Staff. Flame Lance. Oh, Ogre Killer for Guy. And then an Ice Bow. Is she dueling stabs? No, let's see. No, she's just got a bow. Okay, let's do an Ice Bow and 2 Ogre Killers for Guy. I mean, I kind of want to get some Ogre Killers for Furion. But at the same time, like, I'm almost tempted to, like, drop his weapons. Or not, I don't want to drop his weapons. I think I'll just keep the swords. What I was thinking was drop his weapons so he would have less magical interference. An axe that is effective against giant enemies. Finally, that's going to be really nice. Yeah, I can see its magic interference is 50. What's the magic interference of the two swords he's carrying? It's also 50, so that really wouldn't change much. Okay, well, I feel better about that. I just need to go level up his axe skill, right? Yeah, because it's only level 1, where Guy's like level 7. So let's do that. Let's at least buy one for now. Equip, Variant, Optimal. And then let's save and let's go around and do some hunting for a little bit at least. That won't be a full grind that y'all have to watch. I do want to talk to about and try to find about what's going on with Minwu. Okay, here's the sanctuary. A very small island lies to the middle of the sea. There you'll find the Black Mask, the White Mask counterpart. Oh, that's the tropical island. Okay, so now we know we need to go there. Well, we'll just make our way there and just battle that way. Is this how you access the masks? A statue beams with a beatific smile. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Looks like the Majora's Mask almost. The shape. Alright, so we've placed the white mask on the statue. So I guess we need to go get the black mask. The statue of the goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Some time ago, a wizard named Minwu passed through town on this way to the tower. You'd best hurry after him. Oh, man, I'm gonna go get the black mask, just so I could go ahead and have it. Many ancient texts. We have many ancient texts in our town. Please browse at your leisure. I like that idea that, you know, we came to this town, Furion has been studying the arts of white magic throughout his journey, and, you know, Maria has done the same with black magic, and we come to this village of mages where they know all the spells, and most importantly, like, the really key spells that are going to be really important for them to learn throughout this game. And so they've studied while they were here, and just, like, inject a little bit extra lore in my own mind when I'm playing games like this. Let's see, what's the armor like here? Alright, yeah. So armor upgrades for everybody too. Let's grab Knight's armor for Gordon. Not Gordon. Guy. Got my G names mixed up. We'll sell off everything we're not using. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that. I'm not using it. Don't need an ice shield for anyone. So you'll do Giant's gloves. And then these gloves. To increase the agility. Okay, so equip. I really like the idea that he's got Giant's gloves. My evasion goes down and my interference goes up. Okay, we'll leave him off of him then. She's got the Protect Ring, so she's definitely doing well. Definitely going to give Giant's Gloves to him. Just upgrades all around. And then she can use anything, but I think the evasion's going to be more important for her and her fighting style. And then we'll sell what we're not using. So I kind of wasted money on those Giant's Gloves. Oh well, it's not hard to get that much gil back. Okay, so I want to go ahead and go to the tropical island first, because that's where we know the Black Mask is, and that's what I'm thinking. So before I go there, I'm going to check my guide and see if I have the right level of logic, or if I should really be heading to where Minwu went, which was, what was that again, he said? It was this one here. To the tower. Artifacts protect the seal to the tower. Excuse me. Are there any new items you guys are selling? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Kind of a little bit of a ballsy move here. But I'm going to sell off all of these things that heal these different abilities. And I'm going to just go all in on investing into Ether. Except for Phoenix Down. I'll keep Phoenix Down because sometimes Furion may get knocked out. Okay, and then I'm just going to buy all the Ether I can get, which I'm sure going to cap out at 99, yeah. And the reason why I'm doing that is because now I have Asuna, so it just cures status ailments. It just does all of them. Okay, and then I have Basuna too, which that'll be status ailments that wear off after battle, so that'll be in the middle of combat. So if I get some nasty status ailment, I'll just be using Asuna over and over. So I'm just going to invest in Ether, because then I could just use the Ether to keep his MP going, and we're going to just keep building up that skill set. So let's grind around town a little bit before we head to the tropical island, just because I want to start leveling up some of these abilities. So we'll do a save. And then let's just walk around here for a little while. We'll make our way to the tropical island here shortly. Okay, so where is... It was barrier, right? That's going to keep me from getting status ailments. And then let's do thunder. Oh, yeah. See, look, turned to stone. So that's where I was thought. I thought so. That's why I put the barrier up, because I was thinking the cockatrice will do something like that. Those axes hit hard. That's cool. I need to go put the axe in the other hand. I forgot that I bought one for Furion. And we will go to magic, and we will use Asuna. Crap. I thought... Okay. Lesson learned. I'm sure whoever's watching this and knows the game well enough thought I was an absolute idiot for doing that. So we'll go back and get some gold needles at least. Is it different levels of Asuna get better at curing these things, or what? Or is just stone one of the few that you can't do that? I'm glad gold needles aren't too terribly expensive. Hey, you remember when I sold all those gold needles? But yeah, I kind of want those back, please. Oops. Hey, it isn't me playing this game without me making a few mistakes, so I'm learning. Layla's back, woo! No, he has Ogre Killer on him. He's just not, he doesn't know how to use it very well yet. We'll just fight our way to the back to the ship. I'm still trying to figure all this out anyways. Okay, double checking my guide, and it looks like I did miss one thing of the town too, so. Okay, will the Asuna work on there? Cure status ailments. Okay, let me look this up real quick. Because I thought that was the whole point of why I got this spell. Okay, I'm looking it up, and it's talking about how certain levels cure certain things, which makes sense. So that's what I'm trying to check for. Okay, so it says I'm supposed to cast it in battle, and that's how I'll level it up. Okay. So we're going to go grab some antidotes. We'll just do a low stock of these things, though. While I get Asuna leveled up. You know, hopefully this channel will pick up one day and I'll have people retroactively watching these videos, even if it's like a year or two down the road, and you're probably looking at the comments and know the game. It's like, oh my god, dude, it's not leveled up yet. You need those things still. At least I won't hesitate to look it up once I realize I'm screwing up. Okay, there's a house here somewhere I'm supposed to look up. Whoops. There's a house with a bookshelf I'm supposed to find, so... Ask about the Ultimatum. In ages past, Pandemonium, the place of the Lord of Hell, emerged into our land. Whoa. The mages of old wove a spell of fearsome power and banished Pandemonium, averting the crisis. However, the mages feared the spell was so powerful, it would throw the world into chaos. They constructed a great tower and sealed it within the tome and inscribed the spell and its secrets. So they use Ultima to seal Pandemonium, the Lord of Hell, away. Make of the white mask an offering to the goddess beneath Basidia. If thou are pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Whoa. Okay. Let's ask about these other places. Basidia. Fearing that the tremendous power they wielded might lead the world into destruction, the mages of old founded a settlement in Basidia and dwelt there in seclusion. Okay, so they kept themselves away because they thought they were too powerful. Giving me some Stormlight Archive vibes. Goddess's Bell. Once long ago, a king ordered the making of an indestructible lock and key. 3 sets were fashioned. First was forged from friendship, the second from love, and the third from wonder. The sets forged from friendship and love were soon broken, but the third was wrought from wonder. The third that was wrought from the wonder evoked by the ringing of a single pure note, and it held fast. That key was the goddess's bell. So pleased was the king that he hid the bell away in a cavern of snow where it rests to this day. Not anymore. Wyverns. A close relative of the dragon, the wyvern is trained to serve as an airborne mount of the dragoons. Though smaller than a dragon, the creature's strength allows it to carry 4 to 5 people into the air. Okay. So you telling me that we're not going to get an airship in this game? We're going to get to ride on a wyvern instead to carry our party of 4? Because that would be awesome. Sunfire. In a long time before the world knew castles or kingdoms, a star fell into the land, now called Kashuin. A man gathered flame from the star and built an altar to enshrine it. Is that what there's like a perfect circle around the keep? Because that's where a meteor fell. Mithril is a strong, easily processed metal, highly responsive to magic, and forms the basis of magical armaments. The Dragoons. The island of Dice was the ancestral home of the Wyverns. A knight named Han visited the island, and over a period of 30 years he cultivated a bond with the Wyverns. Han later became the first Dragoon. Heck yeah. Airship. Recent technological advances have produced the airship. Should these technical arts proliferate, they could one day drive magic from the world. Okay. So we definitely need the Black Mask. That just kind of guaranteed that we really need it. So I'm wondering if Asuna will cure any magical effect in the middle of a fight. I'm so glad I was ambushed. What a fun ride. So what, I just need to wait for somebody to get a status affected battle, then use it? Really gonna get Guy to go back to his melee roots. He's got enough spells that I think are a good level, but I don't want him to be a pure black mage. Okay, now we've got somebody with the status effect. Can I start using Asuna now? Why is that missing? I'm looking it up real quick. I just want to make sure I'm using this spell properly. Okay, level 1 can only remove... So it can only remove darkness. So I will definitely be going and grinding away offline. Going back to a dungeon where things inflict darkness, so I can just get that spell leveled up. So that way y'all don't have to watch me trying to figure this out. But I get to be Boo Boo the Fool who just sold off all these items. So I'm going to grind just for a little bit to get some gil back and go reinvest. I'm definitely going to capture or cast Barrier when I can, though. I'm guessing Barrier only blocks certain status effects until it hits a certain level, because that makes more sense to me if that's the case. Jeez Louise, dude. Yes, can I still flee though, please? Nope. Okay. Learning so many lessons in such a short period of time. Okay, let's see. I feel like using... Here, let's use Holy. I'm just gonna keep casting buffs so I can start leveling those up. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. For y'all, it's not going to change anything, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start grinding Asuna and these different things away, and I believe it's going to be a very boring watch. So I will be back in just a moment for you, but what I'm going to be doing is grinding away and getting these leveled up, so that way when I come back, I'll have better level Asuna and stuff, and we can carry on the main story, because I don't want, again, I think that's just going to be a boring thing to watch, so I will be back shortly. Okay, we are officially back. It was literally just a transition for you, but probably a chunk of time for me. But as you can see, we've got Asuna up to level 7, along with several other abilities. I saw people were recommending to get Blink leveled up because it raises your evasion, and it's hard for people to put a status effect on you if they can't even hit you. So I decided to get Blink leveled up some. We've got Cure leveled up a bit. What else did we work on here? Not too much more. I did learn how Holy is and Flare are the non-elemental based magic systems for the White Mage and Black Mage, and their damage is based off of Intellect and Spirit. But some people said it really doesn't matter. If you're gonna, once you get Ultima, it doesn't matter at that point. So we're gonna not go any further on worrying about that. And you can also see we've been using lots of magic to get better. So our MP is insane. Our MP count is so high right now, and I'm so happy about that. Maria, I actually ended up leveling up Blind quite a bit. That was a recommendation, was to blind my own team over and over, and then used Asuna. So that was how I was able to level it up a little bit more quickly. That was the main thing we worked on with her. Guy, we worked on Berserk, because Berserk does stack based off what the level of Berserk actually is, so we got that up to level 4. And then Layla, we just did a lot of Fog. So Fog, I learned, is the stronger version of Silence, so really good against magic users. Also, because of the evasion strategy, I decided to go ahead and equip everybody with a shield. So, just to make it look, because the evasions are so much higher, like, Furion can almost not be hit at all, it seems like. It's 99%. Maria is not 80%. Guy could take a hit more often than the others, but he also has the most HP. And then 99%. So, that combined with Blink is going to make him much harder to hit in terms of strategy. So, pretty happy about that. Actually, let me do a quick save. I don't think I saved since I came back. I also put Maria on the front line because my understanding is that HP levels up faster that way. Could be wrong. So we are going to board our ship and make our way to the tropical island. and not be so freaked out by status effects as much. I can't remember what would be the best way to get rid of a bomb. Other than the fact that they hit hard. Let's cast Blink. Oops. It's so cool seeing the bombs again. Get that shield leveled up. Let's keep that evasion up. HP went up. See, evasion is much better now. Just gets stronger and stronger. Alright. Time to go to the tropical island. That was a quick 1,000 gil. Should just cut across. I don't know what I'm doing. And I did learn that if you target all enemies with your ability, it simply divides the damage by 8. So it's better to just spot damage things. Which is a lesson learned there. So I can see how some people like this system and how they don't. I'm personally a fan of the classic level up and just level up your skills that way instead of having to go and level up based off your fighting styles and all that stuff. So it's not a complexity that's terrible, but it's one I really don't care too much about. I like just the classic Final Fantasy vibe, and I mean that would explain why I've never seen it in a Final Fantasy game, at least starting from 7 and up. Where it's just you level up. I mean, other games introduce different leveling systems like the sphere system and such, but still. Let's see. And I know 7 has the materia, so there's all kinds of experimentation, which I don't mind. It's just trying to figure it out. Just glad I got Asuna to work. So Asuna at level 7 can cure everything, and I think it has a randomization, a chance of curing death. You can recover a KO. Oh, that's right, you gotta board the boat. I was thinking of it as if it were the canoe. Duh. Joke's on you, we're using shields. This is such a fun game, though. There's so much to have to figure out, and I'm glad I'm using guides. I mean, that was kind of the classic what my dad would always play. He'd have the Prima guides loaded up, literally sitting next to him. And I'm a big fan of Loading Ready Run. I don't know if you all know who they are, but one of the things they do is they'll play long-running games. You know, because they do all kinds of different things. But anyways, one of the main people, not main people, but one of the people there named Graham, he played through Final Fantasy VII, but played through with the guide. So wouldn't miss out on all the cool stuff. So I may start building the habit of doing that. But again, I want to attempt to learn some of the things my own way. But at the same time, it's trying to find that balance. You know, how much do I use a guide and how much do I do my own thing? I feel like I want to attempt to do my own thing first, and if that fails, use the guide when needed, kind of thing. Okay, we're looking for a black mass down here. Let's leveling up Thunder for him, and Blizzard for her. God, it feels good to be melting things. Shield. Shield. Oh, one hit. Oh well. The sweet sound of nothing hitting me. Oh, there's a chest up there. It's one of those things, it could be just a plain item that I don't need anymore, or it could be a very useful weapon. So I just can't take my chances, because I'm pretty sure I've missed some by now. Don't these guys have such low HP? I just need to do a crit, right? Here, we'll do a quick weapon level up here. Gotta land that crit. Like that. Nope. Yep. Come on, guy. Aw. Who's gonna get it? Well, well, well. Okay, Layla got a hit in. It's a good way to level up weapons, though. For every time they attack, it contributes towards it. I won't be surprised if someone leveled up something here. There it goes. Oh, we got a shield level up, though. So, does each color have their own weakness? Because I feel like they do. Ooh. New enemy type. A dead one, but a new one. A death idol. A talisman that strikes fear in the target's heart, making it more likely to flee. Okay, so it's fear. Gotcha. Man, this place is a bit of a mess. I have learned if you do autoplay, it does make it go by faster. It speeds up the animations. So I will start doing that more often. And what they do is they just repeat, if you keep it going, they just repeat the same command you gave them, which is good to know. So the red boost is pretty resilient to ice compared to the other types. Sleep grass, eh? I kind of want to go downstairs because I don't think they're going to make the progression of this tomb. Yeah. The one that lived missed. Swing and a miss. Got him. Whoa, hold on. What? Ooh, what we have here? Where you coming from? Looks like they're all wearing masks. Ooh, look at your weird face. Why are you not wearing a mask? Whoa. What can I do for you? Oh, he's an item shop. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I'd like to max out my high potions, please. Whoa! Gaia drum, summoning an earthquake. I'll take one of those. Demon axe, an axe of colossal size. Sounds like an item for our buddy Guy here. It's actually worse. Then why was he jumping up and down? I guess to replace my ice shield. Well, we'll keep it in case we feel like it, I guess. So there's just a random group of people. Black Mask is our treasure. We keep you at the bottom of the cave. You keep your hands off. Whoops. No matter. You can't find ye, so you not take ye. Kiki. Okay. I love the simple effect of the pixels getting a shade darker in certain areas to simulate clouds going over us right now while we're in this kind of this alcove. How cool is that? They're gonna be so pissed when I take their mask. Let's do a quick save. So I'll have to test out the auto battle system for the future games, the Pixel Remasters. Because if it speeds up the animations, I'm definitely wanting to do that. Just to make it easier. Well, it helped that one of them ran away. Okay. Well, I feel better about going up there. Okay, so the red ones are weak to lightning, and the yellow ones are weak to ice. Got him. Scourge Tome. Scourge-tastic. I like it when I don't have to fight any... I'm going to call them flangs. That's what they end up becoming in the Final Fantasy games, the jellies and stuff. But I like fighting not those because I can just turn my brain off and go melee mode. A lot of blind tomes. So I'm feeling like I'm getting a message here. Get ready to use it. Which, Maria and Guy already know it. So let me teach it to... Layla. Clean up crew. Garlic. That'll be good if we fight a bunch of undead. I mean, I can just cure them all now, so... Also, I'm glad I did confirm my suspicions that 16 is the highest level, not just for magic, but your weapons too, is the highest level to achieve. So I'm glad I know that now. But it's cool then that those other spells cast level 16 equivalent stuff, those items. Which I'm just gonna bank for a big boss. Probably the last one, whatever form that may take. I love how I'm not even close to running out of MP here. I mean, it's been a good mixture of enemies that require melee damage or magic. I saw a chest upstairs, so I think these stairs below me are going to lead me to that chest, so we're going to go there real quick. And I did notice, I was remembering this, and I looked it up to double check and confirm, but I was like, man, doesn't life, like, instant kill undead? And it does. I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's such a cool touch. Just getting memories of watching my dad play Final Fantasy games. Yeah, Phoenix Down never hurts. Man, some of those like the Sarabin quite a bit. So let's see, are we at the bottom of this thing yet? It's a pretty deep cave here, cave system. grass. Monsters. Soon to be dead monsters. The Gaia drum. Okay, so it's times like this where I could really use a repel right about now, like for Pokemon. But I am glad I found the autoplay / fast forward. Ah, yes, the thunder that guy will never summon. Just between Layla and Maria, they're gonna get wrecked. How much gil have I earned? 30k? Not bad. I mean, I'm glad it's a preemptive strike, but I feel like it's always been a preemptive strike against these. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, I'm trying to think of what the other ways down are. Is it this one? That'll work. Do I know sleep? I'm about to. Alright, let's heal up, everyone. And save. Sorry, guys at guard mask. It's 4 bighorns. That's gonna be a hard fight, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yes. So the Y mask was for the town, but it referenced that it kept another thing still. So I'm wondering if the other thing that's in the where Minwu went. We'll go back to the Mage Town, Mysidia, and double check. Huzzah! Okay. Well, we can hop on this side. It's a lot of desert. Okay, having high evasion is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that. I love it when a game allows you to kind of flex and try different builds and that kind of thing. It reminds me of the job system in Final Fantasy Tactics, so I can't wait to play a game that's got job systems again. Right, let's save, just in case we get wiped out by a bunch of cockatrice. Like those. I don't think we will anymore, just because I'm able to recover from stone so much quicker. Okay, let's ask around again. King of Ages. Yep, and we already know that one. Many ancient texts in our town. Please browse them at your leisure. Yeah, 3 artifacts protect and steal the tower. Okay, so I guess I need to go to the tower. because I don't think I do anything with the black mask here, right? I don't think it said anything about that. Yeah, she's not allowing me to interact anymore. So I did the right thing there with the white mask. Okay, let's see what that book said again. Was this place right? Ultimatome. Yep. Mask. Okay, and then Pure of Heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. So the doppelganger of that statue will cease to move. Fit the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Okay, so that has, I bet you that has to do with the wherever Minwu is then. So that sounds good. Let's go rest. Items looking good. Didn't even have to tap into my ether then, just because our MP is so high. I really like the equipment that we have. We're very evasive. Yeah, 99% evasion for everybody except for Guy, and his is 76. So he's really... my team is really hard to hit. Which I like. And that's multiplied even more, I think, based off their status, right? Yeah, evasion is 4 times 99. 4 times 99. 4 times, yeah. Sweet. Well, I think this will be a great spot to stop for this session. So, this has been a lot of fun. I'm excited to get Ultima. I want to use it. I want to see what it looks like. If it looks as cool as it yeah, it looks as cool as it sounds. So, I'm really excited, and I'm also just excited to finish this game. It's been a lot of fun, and it just feels really good about, you know, beating these Final Fantasy games and just getting to see how they change. Because now I'm even more excited to see how 3 changes, because 2 is so dramatic. You know, did they revert back to 1 in terms of leveling systems? Like, what is that like? What are the characters like? What's the story? All these different things. What were the changes that were made between 2 and 3 compared to 1 and 2? So really excited about that. This has been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you stopping by and watching this. And until I see you again, I hope that you have a blessed day.